Yeah.
I moved to Winter Park in 2006, and my first time ever like pumping my own gas. I remember stopping for the first time. I was like, "All right, you're a man now. It's time to make everybody think you know what you're doing. You're not from Jersey now. You live in Florida. You need
You're
to
a
pump
Floridian."
And that first time, after I figured it out, it was like, hurrah!
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Now you're a man.
I passed the right of passage.
That's great. Next, you have to wrestle a gator, and then we're off to the fucking races. Yeah, that's great. Man.
Oh, I love it. Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
yeah. I can't go do what I was gonna do.
Oh, you can. Put you backstage for a minute if you want.
No,
just go back to the green room.
Go take a pee break.
Yeah, go take your pee break.
Oh, I had my show. Now I'm all
You're not the same without your pee break.
I took an edible pee break. I'll be fine. It'll kick in.
That sounds wild. An edible pee break is what he took. That's what he just took.
You might need to get checked.
I don't know what that means. Sounds like white lingo to me, so it's not my business.
Hey, listen, I bring the white people problems here.
That's awesome.
Listen, Sturdy, I don't know if you know this, but I got the wrong shirt in the mail. Now I'm going to sue.
I got the wrong shirt in the mail, too.
I got a
Fuck you.
Yeah, you see what I did there? But this is what we're doing tonight, people. We're going to be discussing Night of Living Dead. The remake, of course, 1990, in case you didn't know that. But yes. We're here for that. I'm excited for it. I know these guys are. And yeah.
A little bit.
The man Todd.
Huh?
So
Todd, Tony Todd.
Oh yes. Yeah. And the myth, the legend. Sir Tony.
The motherfucker's always serious. He's like always yelling. He's like, "Listen, bitch!" He wanted to backslap that white bitch. It's like, "Listen to me.
Come on.
Stop your screaming. You're annoying me."
Oh man, he was yelling.
His cat's name is Charlie Parker.
Charlie.
He likes my cat. He retweeted a picture of Pam. It's fucking awesome.
That's awesome. Tony Todd.
He's a funny guy, dude. He's a funny guy. So I don't know. Do you think they could have picked a better Ben?
No. I think that it had to be Tony.
I think that was fucking unanimous. That was awesome.
What's funny about that? I know that you asked that, though, Slinky, is I really enjoyed the cast because I watched both of them today.
Cast is fucking epic in
original in years.
Yeah.
I didn't see either one of these in a long time. So watching them back to back,
I'm a nerd, bro.
it was cool. It was cool to see like how well the casting was, as far as like how close some of the people looked, or how close they got them.
Yeah. Like they physically look like their counterparts. Yeah, right on.
I was like, oh shit, that's.
And Cooper's still a dick.
When we were watching it though, that was the sort of like what I loved about it is like you could see how much Tom Savini truly reveres the man. You know, this is not a remake that's like I can do it better. This is a remake that's like I'm gonna do it a little different, but I absolutely admire and adore.
Yeah, this was like a perfect love letter, if you will, like to the film, because I mean, just the composition of the shots alone, like he knows how to frame a fucking movie, man. Like they're really well done.
He did a TV show that he directed.
Was it Tales from the Dark Side? He did a couple of those episodes.
We did a couple of, but he did his own. It was like Tom.
Oh, did he?
Shit. He used to sell the DVDs. It played on. It was like one of the horror channels that was like kind of a little less known on cable.
Yeah.
I forget what it was called. Like Shudder. I think it was Shudder before it was Shudder.
Okay. I remember Chiller back in the day. Like
that might have been Chiller then.
Chiller, scary good.
Yeah, that's what it was. And he did that, and he used to sell the DVDs at the conventions and such, and he did a really good job with those. They looked good. I mean, the visual effects, the special effects are going to be great. So I give him a lot of credit. Like I wish I saw him direct more. I just don't think he ever picked up Like,
Yeah, I actually said that to the old lady the other day. I said I wish he would have directed more films because they're
Fear Net.
like
That's
it's
what
really
it was.
cool. Yeah. I remember Fear Net.
That's the show he did. Thank you. Facebook.
No. That's the channel it was on.
Ah, what's
I
the
forget what the name of the show, but like I can look it up. But it was fun. It was good if you could find it.
That's awesome. I had his book growing up, like
Nice. Yeah,
that
book
Grand
of-
Illusions. That was an awesome book, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard that when they were making this movie, when the idea of it came up to remake, I guess they were the guys from Pittsburgh, the ones that lost money on the original. They were trying to beat another team in Texas to remake this movie, so they could whatever profit they made off this movie, they could say, "Oh, we finally made money off the name Night of the Living Dead." So if that's true, I'm happy that they beat the guys in Texas to remake the film because that's only right, I think, fair. But like, what a great job! This is one of my favorite horror remakes. Period. Just it's phenomenal, man. I've been watching this movie since I was a kid. So like I remember when it came out. I used to rent Night of the Living Dead from the video store, the 68 one, all the time. And then this came out and somebody fucked up. And when I gave them the card for Night of the Living Dead, when I rented it for the 30th fucking time, they gave me the remake by accident. So I saw this completely by accident. I put it on and I was like, where's
What a good accent.
Yeah. What a great, that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of funny how that shit worked. Fucking thank you, Video Vision.
It's actually funny you say that because this is the first one I saw knowing that Night of the Living Dead was a really famous entity.
Like you were aware of it. Yeah.
Like you heard about it because my older brothers were really into horror, so that's kind of how I learned what was coming out and what things were about. And I think it was around the time like right after this came out, so maybe about 91, I think I want to say.
Yeah. I was like 12, I think, when I
saw it. So I think I was like 9 or so. So like I remember watching this version thinking this was the quintessential version.
Oh shit!
Until I got to high school, my buddy was like, "No," and then it's in my top 10 of all time. I love that movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely.
So that's a great story. I love that.
Did you see? Yeah, accidental, fucking wonderful. Because it was like we'd rent a movie on Friday, and I'd watch it as many times as I could before have to return it on Monday, and I watched this fucking movie like 5 times that weekend, man. My mom was like, "Gregory, take it off, like just
go outside."
Can only see MacGruber get smashed so many times, man. Come on.
Now you said, real quick while you're still up here, Slinky, you said you and Casey went to this house before, right? Was it this one?
Yeah, when we went to visit my ex's parents, we took a detour and went to Pittsburgh because her parents live in Central PA. So I went to culinary school in Pittsburgh. So I've been to the original cemetery, the original location of the house. The remake driveway down a certain point, because in Western Pennsylvania there is a shotgun behind every door, and so as not to disturb the homeowners, we didn't get too close, but we stood in the driveway. Like you could throw a rock and hit the house from where we stood, and then went to the cemetery. This jar right here has rocks from the original cemetery and the remake cemetery.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
In my jar, my little jar of rocks. That's cool.
That's so cool.
That was very cool.
Yo, dude, I'm such a fucking.
It's so weird because, like, I think we have the same sort of like. So I did a movie one time. It was and I didn't do a movie. I was an extra in a movie. Anger Management, and it's funny you mention that because I would never think to do that, but that makes so much sense. But when we were in the movie, we snuck down onto Yankee Stadium, and I'm sitting there. My buddy's like slowly going down and grabbing dirt and putting it in his pocket,
dude.
Like,
yeah,
down on the ring, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "It's Yankee Stadium. I'll never get to do this again." And I'm like,
That's right.
he's like, "I'm stealing dirt. I don't care." And I was just like, "Yeah, I wish I did that. I wish I'd done that at more places, not just pictures and stuff, but like, yeah, I don't know, just something
like
silly.
I mean, I didn't like deface a tombstone. You know what I mean?
No,
I
didn't.
I picked up gravel, so it was like I figured it was harmless. Funny footnote to this story, or a PS rather. Going through the airport to come back home, I had to explain to fucking TSA why there was a bag of rocks in my fucking backpack, because they were like, "Can it be combustible?" And I was like, "They're rocks from Night of the Living Dead Cemetery." Like I had to sit there for fucking like 15 minutes until these. Oh yeah, it was some shit, man.
You're like, no, they're from my slingshot.
I was like, dude,
Backpack.
I'm gonna Dennis the
protect the
Menace the
plane.
fucking airplane all up, dude. Like, so, but yeah, that's funny. But yeah, I got my rocks. I remember going to the Dollar Tree to get the container and shit, and like it was this big thing.
That's
awesome.
oh man.
And Casey, before we split up, Casey was like, "Hey man, can I get some of those rocks?"
Oh yeah.
Very funny.
Shit.
Yeah, it looked like a drug deal in the Target parking lot, but it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, let me get some of those. Yeah, that's sucked up. Whoa,
I'm saying, man, it was fucking funny. It was fucked up, but it was funny.
Someone else go over there and think you're selling crack.
So, yeah.
You got any more of them rocks? Oh, you like that Living Dead too?
I got that zombie shit, bro. I got that zombie shit. Like, yeah. So, but yeah, we've been to the house and the cemetery. It's cool. Cemetery's small.
That's
very
very
small.
cool.
Looks big in the film, but it's not.
That's cool. That's so freaking cool.
And there's a drop off on one side. So Casey's like, I gotta pee. I'm like, don't fucking go pee over there, man. You'll fucking fall off the side.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's real small. And the movie makes it look like it's in close proximity, and it is. They're only like a mile apart, like in real life.
Oh, okay.
Like they're down the street from each other. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. They didn't have to
retracing Barbara's steps. Ooh.
Oh, you did?
Well, it was like because we're nerds, and
I love that.
Yeah, but it was like I think it was like 1.2 miles away. So like
that's awesome.
Yeah, you can throw a rock from one and hit the other, so it's pretty cool.
Oh man,
yeah,
shit, man.
That sounds like a bright sunny day too. Like, it was fucking pretty cool.
See, that's good stories. Watching for first time watching these movies. Mine is kind of like the original is the first time I seen it when I was 7 because my aunt was babysitting me and I was supposed to be in bed. I snuck out and they were watching it, and I'm behind the couch peeking and watching.
That's an awesome fucking story, dude. Like,
yeah, I'm behind the couch like this.
That's
watching.
Crazy.
And I remember sitting there. They didn't even notice I was there. They were just chilling, and I watched. It felt like majority. There's a lot of the movie.
Yeah. That's the shit.
But then I seen it. I was like, oh shit. Then later on, I put the tape in myself and watched it. You know, I was like, oh, I want to watch this because I already seen it. I'm not afraid of it. I was like 8 or 9 or something like that, I think. Mm-hmm. But then 1991, I was like, wait a minute, remake. I was like, oh boy, here we go, remake. Right? Because that's how I always go into it.
You like, knew pretty young, man.
Yeah, I like, what the fuck you guys do? Well, that one, I think I watched it later on. Not like when it first came out. It was like a little later, like a few years later, maybe. So I watched it, and it's a solid movie.
It really is.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
I watch the original every year is how I close out Halloween.
That's what I do. Fucking Jersey, what's up? Oh. Every Halloween I watch that fucking movie. Every Halloween.
Probably because that tradition started. They used to show it on PBS at like
they used to show it on public access, man, late at night on because I grew up watching it on TV, fucking Elvira, and like the muddier it looks, I think the better. Like it just that's just how I'm used to seeing it. Like just whatever. But I remember going to the church one time for a Halloween thing because my grandparents they were into church, which meant I was in the church, and I went there for Halloween one night and they had a sheet taped to the fucking wall and it was playing like on a projector in the church fucking hall, and like I sat there in my fucking Batman costume watching the fucking movie all night. Like it was awesome. Coolest thing that ever happened at a church.
Shout out to that church.
Yeah, what's up, St. Andrews? What's up?
So they heard the dead were rising. They thought it was a movie about Jesus.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh shit, zombie Jesus! Quick, it's a trick. Get an axe!" Like, you know. So, yeah.
Oh shit!
But like, I have a lot of fondness for both films. But especially this was definitely solid fucking flick, man. Like, I try to sell everybody on this movie. You know, especially if you're a big fan of the original. Like, it does it justice, and it's almost like a companion piece, I feel. Like,
Yeah, it really is. 'Cause like I said, I watched them damn near back to back today, and I mean, yes, there was a few differences, of course, nothing too much.
Mhm.
And like even with the remake, even though it was in color and stuff, I love how they still kept it real simple. Like they didn't just pretty everything up. They still kept it real simple, real rugged, like how the black and white one was. You just seen it in color. I'm like, oh, I like this shit. I was like, I like this shit. And I don't have a story at all with the first time I seen these because I don't remember. I know it was in my adult life. I'm not gonna lie, but I just don't remember when. Probably watch it with my brother Henry at some point.
And your brother Henry's watching this episode right now or listening. He's just like, motherfucker, that was a moment for me.
Yeah, he's probably crying, brushing his hair in the mirror, some silly shit.
Like normal people do.
What'd you guys think of the change in Barber?
Crying? Yeah, all the time.
Oh, okay.
That's the white guilt.
Gotcha.
That's the privilege allows us to just cry it out over a brush.
That sounds about.
That's where I know I won, because if Sturdy breaks, he tries to hold it, but he can't fucking do it. I'm gonna get James too. I'm gonna get him.
Wait, what the fuck is that noise? It's Nick in there brushing his hair. How do you know? Don't you hear all that crying?
He's singing Lizzie Borden.
I'm a pretty, pretty boy. I got James.
That was good. That was good.
Oh shit. Miss Manhattan, Nick got into your lipstick again.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Damn.
That's from Sons of the Lambs.
So, anyways, Paul, when's the first time you've seen these movies?
I think I saw them in high school. I think we rented the original and the remake just to watch them both back to back.
Oh, nice.
I can't tell you exactly because that was back when I was still smoking, so I can tell you I was very lit. Because I don't remember one ending, the other one starting. I just remember them both kind of submerged together,
just blended.
Yeah,
they're like, hey, this part happened already. What the fuck's going on?
some Wizard of Oz type shit where I was like, oh, it went into color. That's cool. In my mind, that's how I remember it. Rewatching it, I was like, I kind of slept on the remake. I forgot how good that is.
Which is, for me, I almost forget that there's a remake of it because I don't even think about it. That's one, and then two,
I hate to break it to you, there's many remakes of this movie.
There's a fucking shitload, man.
This is the quintessential, in my opinion. I don't mean to cut you off, but we were talking about it earlier. That whole jumping on the train of public domain. This is the movie that proves that fact. Everybody the unoriginal, hard wannabe filmmakers that decided, I'm just going to remake Night of the Living Dead. That's what they did. Yeah. This is the only one I show credence to, because I will show 3D one because Sid Haig, fucking love you, Sid Haig. But
Jeffrey Combs is in the other one.
Who is?
Jeffrey Combs.
Yeah, he is in the other one too.
He's in part two of the remake of 3D Night of the Living Dead. Like, yeah.
It's so, but like that. Yeah, all right. Then I just get rid of them all. This one's the only remake I'll recognize.
Yeah. You know,
that's fair.
They just remade it again, but they did it animated, where it's like hand-drawn animation over top of it.
Oh, that could be cool. That would have
Night of the Animated Dead.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. Not to be confused with Night of the Living Dead Reanimated, which is a fucking bunch of artists did animation over, like, some of it's claymation, some of it's like sock puppets. It's interesting to watch, but it's also sad too.
Can I ask what you guys' opinion, since we're talking about the remake side of it? Return of the Living Dead, is it a reboot of Night of the Living Dead? Same writer, for anybody who doesn't know. That's why I'm asking. So I would love to hear your opinions on whether that is kind of a reboot. You know, him retelling that tale, but in a different way. And listen, I love Return of the Living Dead. I'm not taking anything away. But it kind of has that same feel.
That makes me want to go back and rewatch that again too.
Same.
Watch that every 4th of July.
It was a cold day. No, rained.
Honestly, the thing is, what is it? John Russo wrote Night of the Living Dead, and he wrote Return of the Living Dead. Then whatever studio bought the story from John Russo, and they took the title and just used the title. Dan O'Bannon wrote Return of the Living Dead. I don't know if I'd call it a reboot. I have no idea. That's a great question, because I never thought of it that way. I never even,
but that right there says to me, like, because of the connection of the story, though.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's like that would say a reboot to me. Like if it was there was no connection, they didn't credit John Russo at all, and because you could still call it Living Dead.
Mhm.
Because
they went to court about that. Romero retained the rights to use the word dead, and I think Russo retained the rights to use the word living dead. So there was like a whole fucking thing with this. Yeah.
Shit.
I'll save that one for you when you watch the Joe Bob episode, Sturdy, because he explains that really well.
Yeah, he does.
Joe Bob episode of what? Return of the Living Dead?
When for Return of the Living Dead, he talks about what happens for the titles.
I'm definitely going to have to check that out. Yeah, I'm going to check that out.
Mark that down to check out that Joe Bob episode.
It's on Sturdy, I gave you a copy of it, but no, that was a Monster Vision episode.
Oh, okay. Back in the day. Yeah.
But it is up on
it's on Shudder, and
is it on the tubes?
Yeah. No, they got them all. They got them everywhere. Well, actually, they might. I gotta check because I know she's redoing them and remastering them and putting them back out for the patrons. The old episodes, so
nice.
So I have to check that.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that at all. I'd have to think on that. My horror brain.
Yeah, because I'm trying. I'd have to, for me to give you an honest answer, I'd have to go back and rewatch it because that's another one I haven't watched in a while. These movies aren't something I go back to often, to be honest.
Because that one like reestablishes all the rules and shit. Like, it's weird. Yeah,
I would honestly say for the allure of zombies, it improved upon them.
Well, to me, it made them scarier.
Yeah,
like they're fast. Yeah.
What's the part that there is one scene that bothered me.
Which one?
In the beginning, because the zombies, you know how they're walking, they're just like she said it a million times to Tony Todd.
They're so slow.
They're so slow, right? And dumb. They're just like she was in front of them. One of them was just like running into the wall.
She's just pointing her gun like fucking.
Yeah, but in the beginning,
the
first two zombies that were chasing her and got her boyfriend, whoever that dude was. When she got in the car,
it's her brother, man.
Oh, it was her brother. That's right. So when she got in the car, the zombie picked up a brick and broke the window. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what is this? A smart zombie? What the fuck's going on?
There's one who picks up a fucking table leg because when Ben has the torch, he throws it outside. When he sets
I'm like, what the fuck?
And the one hits the door with the fucking table leg.
It just made me laugh. I seen a brick. I was like, this motherfucker grabbed a brick?
He's using tools. His motor skills are improving. He's a precursor to Bub.
Yeah. There you go. But fucking no, it's a solid movie. Like the acting was great. Even the fight scenes, the arguments felt real.
Yeah.
Real. Like it wasn't like
I'm gonna
like how it really fight the struggle. Like it looked like
I like how they're so petty they get into a fight over the fucking TV.
Yeah, I know.
And then Cooper's like, you can't get any reception, basement, dickhead. Like,
yeah.
But you never know. Was he going to take the TV?
Oh, no. That motherfucker was like a little sneaky. It looked like he was going to bring that shit to the basement.
He was like sticky fingers, man. Like, he looked like he was going to take anything that wasn't nailed the fuck downstairs.
The thing is, he's so afraid of he's going to die. But he gets in a gunfight and gets shot and shit. Well, even though he survives. But
Well, one thing about this, though, that I really dug is in the original is that they're fighting because it's a representation of racism. But like you get here and because the societal differences, it's just that it's almost like almost like a precursor to what we saw in The Walking Dead, like every man for himself. Like, I want the shit. I was here first. Give it to me. So it's just the different tones of the fights between. I think that's very cool, and it was handled really well.
But you see how humanity is? Like, I think that's how it's really going to happen. If a zombie apocalypse happens, instead of working together, they're going to be factions, groups, and they're going to kill each other.
He's been predicting this shit forever. If you ever watch most of his films, it's about strangers not being able to fucking get along.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, like Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, it follows the same formula for the most part. Like when it comes to like the conflict and this, that, and the other, it's just there's these people who they think this is the right way, and there's these other people who think their shit's the right way, and it's just people not fucking gelling, man, not meshing, and then the fallout and a la zombies in your mall. with bikers.
Yeah.
I mean,
like it's a very simple formula, but it works, man. It fucking
and it's
but
real.
Yeah,
It's real to the extent of when a disaster happens, instead of helping each other, we all try to fend for ourselves and fucking me. I mean, 2020, and we don't have to say the C word, but 2020. I mean, toilet paper and fucking everything else that was emptied out of places where people were buying
fist
way
fights
more
over
than
toilet
they
paper.
needed.
And then selling it for like astronomical.
I still didn't understand that. Take a shit. You don't have toilet paper. Jump in the shower, motherfucker.
I mean, if it's that serious, yeah. But I'm saying though, like, look, when that's going on, right? You buy your regular amount of toilet paper you buy. If anything, maybe 1 or 2 extra rolls, or 1 or 2. You know what I mean? That's it. Maybe 1 extra thing, but not 10. Like, why?
This is why aliens don't talk to us.
Yeah. They're like, oh god, look at these fucking maniacs.
They're like, because it's all about having a bigger stick, man. Like, people are dicks, bro. People are dicks. Just go to eBay. People are dicks.
Yeah.
That's like a small
humanity for you.
That's true. See how people are dicks. So, yeah.
No, I mean, I think this sets it up. But the thing about, again, with the original, talking about it from the, that it's a representation of racism. I think the fact that with that difference, saying people are dicks now and becoming a more selfish thing, like, because racism is ignorance, but this becoming that selfish, like, it opened up. Because you really didn't see too many zombie movies outside of George Romero telling that tale.
Yeah, there's a lot of social commentary in all his stuff. And
well, yeah, no, but I mean, like, zombie things like that. They didn't. It's not the same formula as in people. It's people are really the things that we're going to be worried about. I really feel like after this remake, you started seeing more of that, because that didn't have that theme until like Dawn of the Dead. But like I would add this remake as, just as essential to, which still is attributed to George Romero for making the original, but helping direct zombies in that way. Don't all agree.
I think it did. No, I'm gonna say I think it took strides in, showcasing a strong female lead, because a lot of people say Alien, and they always cite Alien or Terminator, and it's like, well, the remake Night of the Living Dead's kind of awesome too.
I agree,
because it.
Oh, by the way, she was right. We can just get by them. Just run.
They're so slow. We can walk right past them.
She was right all along. All of them.
If we're careful, we can get away. Like, she's right, man. She's right.
That was the only thing like about this one I didn't like. When you point it out like that, yeah, they're slow, but it was tongue in cheek pointed out. I feel like when you do that, and I understand the joke within the movie from the filmmakers, but at the same time, and the nod that they're paying to, but at the same time, it's like, when you do that, you take me out of the terror. It's because it's like that original, she was truly hysterical. We understood.
Yeah, she went kind of catatonic and never came back.
And I don't, and I don't mind her being stronger in this one, but you where's the threat now?
Yeah,
you just showed us we can.
By him,
that was the only thing for me. I was like, yeah, at least in the original, it was a terror. Like, you were afraid of these things.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, that makes sense. I could see how that takes you out a little bit just from. Damn.
See, and the thing is, like, once the truck explodes, it's they're like, all hope is gone, and it's like, bro, Barbara, you fucking ran there. I think that's why she's so stuck. I mean, her character rather, but I think I don't know. Yeah, they're so stuck on getting the fucking gas keys, and then. Tommy being the fucking brain surgeon he is, just Jesus Christ. So yeah, there's I don't even know where I'm going with that. Not at all.
That's fair.
But like, yeah, they're just focused on the gas on the truck, and hey, sorry, man.
They were for a while, yeah. They definitely were for a while.
Because that's when the shootout happened after the fucking truck exploded and shit. And fucking that's when all hell breaks loose. And if it's gonna go south, it goes south then. But yeah, so, I like the movie. I'm a fan.
So let me ask you this in a hypothetical way, just going based off of this movie and knowing that you're in that house, what are you doing?
Probably helping Ben board the motherfucker up, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to sit idle in the basement while other people are doing shit, and I'm just down there like, when's the rescue coming? Brr.
Now the thing is, if you're there to survive, it's working, and they get in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you know what if you had a gun, would you end yourself or just become a zombie?
No,
Done. I'm out.
Man.
The Mist got it right. The Mist got it right. Sorry, it's pressing as fuck. It doesn't suck. It's a good movie, but the Mist got it. The tragic ending sucks and it brings you down. And anybody who hasn't seen that movie, good luck on your journey. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they were right. And if shit popped off, nuclear holocaust, all this shit, I don't know that I wouldn't do the same and then just wander the land until I got what I deserve for having to do that. But I wouldn't. I've seen The Road. My kids aren't going through that. My wife's not going through that.
I've never seen The Road.
You'll agree. Trust me. When the cannibal
was good,
cannibal, the nuclear holocaustic cannibalistic rape clans come around. And they specifically look for children.
Well, just like Walking Dead when Rick fucking rips that guy's throat out.
Oh, it's so much worse.
Oh, I can,
It's so much. It's a
searching for petrol.
I'm like, oh my god, such a dismal. If you think The Mist was bad, that's oof. But yeah, no, I wouldn't subject anybody to that. We didn't even give our ratings, and Sturdy's like, fuck.
Oh no, we're gonna. I'm just spinning the wheel. Keep talking though, make it fun.
Like, fuck these Lakers.
Keep going.
He's going. What about the black man should have survived in both of these movies.
He should have.
Facts.
He should have.
Oh yeah, the difference in the ending. What did everybody think? Because in the original, he's spoilers, kids. He's been shot and killed. In this one, I think he succumbs to his wounds in the basement. And
when he's
already turned when we see him. So
it's a necessity in my opinion. The video dead, very nice.
Oh, you're in for a treat, fellas.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if that's good or bad.
No, you are. You'll like it.
Okay.
It's up your alley of weird.
Up our alley of weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, because I know you guys. That's why I'm.
Right,
no. I'm just asking. I'm just clarifying. That's all.
That was shot in New Jersey.
I'd never seen this. Is there an original?
Which one?
So there's an original of this then. I never seen it, so I'm gonna have to watch both of them.
Jesus Christ, you're a maniac.
Same here.
Yep, same. I've never even heard of that.
Me either.
The video dead, really?
Yeah, I never heard of it.
Hold up, guys.
Which movie did you say was shot in Jersey?
Deadly Spawn.
You know what else was? Oh, is it on there? I don't know if you added it.
You know what, guys? That's not the next movie. This ain't even the right wheel.
Oh God.
Well, can that be the next movie for the late night?
Well, damn. Let me just erase it from my notebook.
Oh, that's your Friday late night one?
Yeah,
I wrote that down with a pen.
Right, I did.
That's all right. Just scribble it out or get some white out.
I just put an X through it. I'll still watch it. Whatever.
Well, wait, just in case he watches it down the line.
Oh, I'm gonna be watching it down the line because it's on the other show.
Wrong Turn, Psycho, Child's Play, Maniac.
Oh, is that Child's Play remake? Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is all remakes.
You do.
That's why I was thrown off by the freaking.
Gonna get
Maniac
Psycho.
Psycho remake. Ooh.
Can we just skip the Psycho remake and watch original and then Psycho 2, which is a better movie?
Yeah, because the Psycho remake is like shot for shot of the original, so it's.
Oh, we reviewed this, Aaron. We reviewed both of them.
Yeah.
I've never seen this.
Because we said that it was an exact copy.
It is. It's literally.
They copy exactly all the words and everything.
Yeah.
Wasn't there another movie that did that too, though? That we reviewed?
No, I don't think so. I think it was Psycho.
No, the remake of Psycho's known for being a shot-for-shot like it's like they didn't change anything. I think some of the dialogue might be different. I'm not even sure. I haven't read
updating. I know Vince
I think they just updated the fucking script. But the Arbogast murder and everything, it's all the same. Literally, they shot it.
Yeah.
Gus Van Sant did not earn a paycheck for that.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Yeah. I really don't remember. But anyway.
See how angry I get.
I forgot to take that off. Be some bullshit. I picked it again.
Hilarious.
You guys do it, yeah.
Dude, we watched this one last year.
I didn't watch Maniac.
You're slipping in your old age, man.
I never
Wait,
seen. Yeah.
You've never seen either Maniac?
Oh,
No, I seen the
shit.
OG one. I didn't see this
Oh,
one.
Okay. I told you not to go out tonight.
I think I'm going to have to watch both because I don't remember the OG, but I think I've seen the OG.
The OG is fucking awesome.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I
so
seen
fucked
the
up,
OG.
but I love it.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what's
fucking-
such, you know,
William
I
Lustig, baby. It's awesome.
So yeah, I want to hear what your feelings on this are, but
I'll put that back.
I didn't watch Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer until maybe about 10 years ago, right? And always it was always like, I think it was because when I was a kid, I was always told it's like the most vicious horror movie ever made.
Yep. It's really, really bad. It's really bad.
Yeah. You know,
Yep.
So when I finally watched it, I got to tell you, I think it's like cinematic masterpiece. I think they did an amazing job with that movie. Cinematically. When they're filming it. I'm not now, I mean, I'm not saying like, hey, all the gore and everything is the most cinematic, but I thought it was really well done. I'd love to hear what you think.
Well, the same guy who did Wild Things did that. I forget his name.
I mean, I'm sure he did other movies. You don't have to put him down.
No. Wild Things is awesome, man. And it's not because of the fucking burr and the fucking end. I don't give a shit about that. It's just a funny story. It cracks me up.
It is weird, but it's fun.
Smart girl from the Glades fucking screws everybody over. All right. You know, but like, I forget his name, John McNaughton or something like that. John Naughton, I think his name is. I think he did. No, that's not the right movie. Either way,
John
but no,
McNaughton,
it's a good film. But it's just, I think the subject matter.
Oh yeah, and like I'm not
like it's one of those infamous like movies where it's like, oh, have you seen Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer?
Actually, I didn't. By today's standards, I didn't think it was that bad.
No, it's tame because there's like August Underground and shit, and there's other companies that like specialize in that brutal stuff and make it look you know, serial killer footage, like the Poughkeepsie tapes kind of thing.
I think like my biggest argument against it is like, because it's so tame, the hard wasn't what impressed me. I was always surprised that it got so like kind of shit on by critics when I'm like, but if you watch this just for the filmmaking, it's really pretty goddamn great. Yeah.
No, I get it. I hear you. Absolutely.
From filmmaking aspect. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, it's like I get it. It's one of those films that it's like it should be like studied. There should be breakdowns of it and stuff. So there's that. I'm not a film. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just like horror flicks. But I can see the you know, cultural interest in the film, if you will. Like, you know, I mean, like what Night of the Dead's in the Library of Congress. So there's
should
that.
be forever.
Yeah, no, it's there. It's in there. So, but so yeah, no, I get it.
Hell yeah. Let's dive into these ratings. Dive into these ratings. I'm gonna give it an 8.
With an 8.
8. Under James. Slinkster.
I'm going to give it 9 Iron City beer.
9. Oops.
Or Johnny has the keys.
There you go.
I'm give it a
9 of them. There you go.
7. Good film, well shot. Doesn't touch the original. You know, definitely
7.
We're checking out. Yeah, 7.
Oh hell yeah.
I'd say 7 because I still like the original better, but I love Tony Todd. It was good. But 7.
Oh yeah, fucking Tony Todd, man.
I love his voice, man. His voice, like, if he was my dad, I'd be doing whatever the fuck he told me to do. I don't know. Something about his voice every time.
Did you take out the trash? Yeah, Dad.
Yeah.
Right. Like, doing it now.
Yeah, it's that fucking like determined voice. Is like fucking.
Yeah. Like Final Destination's a goofy flick, but I love the fact that he's like creepy as fuck, and it's it's like implied that he might be death himself because he's like, see you soon. They couldn't have found a better guy to play that little part, man. Right. When he speaks, you listen. Like, he's a very
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Be my victim. All that shit. Oh man, Candy man.
Jesus, man.
Tony
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Oh, I'm not.
That's it.
That's it. Don't say
He
anymore.
was in
I'm jumping off this stream right now.
Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls.
He was in did you guys ever see Sushi Girl? Remember Sushi Girl, James?
Yeah.
I haven't. I never watched it.
Yeah.
Still in the fucking wrapper.
Yeah.
It's
Yep. I remember that.
it's actually better than you think it's gonna be. I don't remember what I gave it, but it was pretty decent.
Was it his newest movie that he was in, like Hellblazer or some shit that just came out like last year or the year before? It's not Hell something.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I think it was like I don't even know what it was on, like Netflix or Hulu or something.
It'd be something to look into though, if that is the case.
It's like a B movie, but he's in it. But he's like the best part of it because it's just his voice and shit. Like you're like, yeah, that's right, Tony. Yeah, tell him.
yeah, tell him.
He should actually do the voice of Tony the Tiger on the Frosty.
Oh man,
The kids would be terrified of their fucking cereal for fun.
Oh man, now I want to see some freaking Tony Todd stuff. See this? You see this? I want to see.
Even in The Crow, dude. He's badass in The Crow as like the evil henchman. Like he's just awesome, dude.
He is. He's all around awesome. All around awesome.
Yeah.
He was awesome in this.
How many of you guys met him at a con?
I've not met him.
I haven't yet.
Oh, really?
I'm friends with his sister. I don't know if that counts.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
No, I haven't met him yet, but I'm.
You should have her on your show, dude.
Who?
His sister, Monique. She's hardcore into she's a wrestler, top manager in the indie circuit, and she stars in horror movies too.
Shit. I would love to have her on. As a matter of fact, I would love to have her on this podcast, and if she would be willing, I know an awesome wrestling podcast that loves the indie scene, just like I love.
Let's get her on yours first. Make sure.
Oh yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna throw it out there.
That's fun.
Yeah, throw it out there.
We're talking about him real quick. What'd you guys think about him in Platoon? Did you guys like his?
I didn't see that.
Oh, Platoon. Oh, it's been a long time. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I seen.
Oh, Tony Todd in Platoon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everybody was great in that movie. It was fantastic.
I just forget how little he used to be. Honestly.
You know the guy who stabs himself. You know the guy who stabs himself in the leg at the end.
Yeah.
It's Corey Glover from from Living Color. The lead singer.
Jesus.
He's the cult of personality that stabs himself in the leg to get out of the war.
Things you do. Now I got to rewatch Platoon. Fuck you, Nick. I was just bringing it up lightly. I got a list of shit I want to do. I'm glad we got a hurricane coming through again tomorrow. Not really a hurricane, but.
There you go.
Oh, you big wimp. No, I'm just kidding. Stay safe.
I'm going to call off schools again and all that fun
Was
shit.
it like 100-mile-per-hour wind? Yeah, how would that happen? Any trees go down or anything? Or is it all out of their ass?
I mean, it was kind of windy, and I mean, it did rain quite a bit, but it was very slow rain. It was just, I don't know, man. They made it all hyped up, and it didn't seem like shit.
Like the world's
maybe it depends on the area.
It's like hurricane strength winds. Run. It's like a fucking breeze. You're like, oh, it's nice out here.
Nice drivers. In North Carolina, we got the shitty drivers. So, like, when it's any inclement weather, they decide to drive fast for once instead of driving slow in the fast lane. So you'd watch someone whiz by you going 80 miles an hour, then a mile down the road, you see them in the ditch or turned around.
Fucking hydroplane.
Trying to, like, wave you down. And it's like, oh, man, like, you fucked yourself. I'm not helping you if you fucked yourself. Not that person. If I see you driving correct speed and you accidentally do something, I'll stop. But
yeah, because down there they don't sell you guys like snow tires and shit, right?
Fuck no, you don't get snow.
It doesn't snow.
Yeah, exactly. But when it snowed 2 inches, they were having a heart attack. There was car accidents and everything everywhere.
That's true.
We had a storm the other day, dude, and they were like shutting schools down and shit.
That's what they did in Carolina.
Like, people were acting like they didn't fucking live here all year. And
in Jersey, not Jersey, Virginia, if you get like there was a school bus accident 10 years ago, maybe like 9 years ago, and it wasn't like it was so bad and devastating. No one died, but there was a school bus accident. There was kids on it. If like rain, like not even like a hard rain, and it wasn't even freezing temperatures, and they called school off because the idea of snow was put out there.
Wow,
they just won't do anything. I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me, man. I was like, my kids need to go to school so it can work.
Yeah,
get these fuckers out of here.
Holy shit, bang. Night of the Living Dead, though, guys. Final thought. What was your well, you guys already told me like your fondest memories of it. Would this be one of the movies that you would show to somebody that's never seen a horror movie before? Would this be like on your top, say, 3 movies, first time watch or first time show?
No. It'll be like one if someone asked me like if they want to be eased into like a zombie movie or something.
This is one where if they say to me, "Hey, can you recommend a horror movie to watch?" and I'd be like, "Hey, here's a list of horror movies you're watching." And they'd be like, "Wait, isn't Night of the Living Dead from 1990?" I'd be like, "Oh no, that's not the one on my list. You should go check that out too. It's pretty good." And that's the extent of my recommendation. It's not a bad movie, but it's never going to come into it's not going to come into the purview for somebody starting out, especially. It's like,
no,
you got a long list to go before you get
there. I would have to show them the original just on that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and that's if I even pick that as being the first horror movie, because that's a whole other fucking conversation.
It is. I never even thought of that. That's all.
But yeah,
I don't even want to throw that question.
It'd be the original for sure.
Think about.
I don't think that it's ever that easy. You should never. What 3 movies would you? Because
I guess it depends on the person, though.
You got everyone's different. So like if I'm talking to somebody and they don't like classic or black and white style movies or slow burns, I'm never going to say no to Living Dead. They may get there one day because they're idiots if they don't. But you know, it's you know, but like that to get them started, that's not going to be it. It really depends on the person, I think.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, that's hard. Like I don't even know. Yeah, like a startup movie, nothing pops in my mind. Like I
would recommend.
Yeah, I automatically go to something I like. I'm like, oh, you should check this one out.
I wish I did that. I can't do that shit anymore. Now all I do is think about other people. not in a good way, just like a.
I think the last time I started someone on a horror, I did Poltergeist. I was like, start with that and tell me where you're at.
That's
just kind of easy because it's kind of a family film too.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, do you hate your house? Here you go.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. It depends on how old you are too, because you're like a kid. That's a lot scarier than say, you know, like Halloween, you know, or something like that. And you know, me with kids, like TV edit, I think is the best way to go, so they can.
Oh yeah.
Even to not have the distraction of anything that may be like taboo, even curse words, you know, it's like enjoy the movie, it's fun.
Yeah.
See, I can't even think of one to pop. I'm blanking. Like I want to know.
No, because thinking about it more though, it's a tough question though, but it really does depend on the person you're talking.
I think I would ask. I'm like, what do you want? I'm like, you want like supernatural? You want slasher? Right. I think that's how I'll break it down. Like, what are you into?
Well, they wouldn't know because they've never seen a horror flick.
Good point.
You know what?
Okay, I'll ask them. What are they afraid of?
You got to figure you're like talking to a wall.
I'm like, what are you afraid of?
You know what I thought about today?
Seeing that's fucked up.
Oh, you hate clowns? I got a movie for you. You ever watch Circus of the Dead? Huh?
You ever see Terrifier?
Clown cock.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, I would recommend it, but not as a first one. Simple as that.
No. I don't think it'd be in my top 5.
Yeah, go see it. Like,
I don't think this would be my top one. It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't. I did one of those.
I never did that. It's too hard for me. It's like that's too much thinking of all the movies I've seen and try to fucking.
I just dig zombie flicks, man. So like, I'll fucking.
No, you can't. That's why I always said that is one genre you can't go wrong with. It's like you know what you're getting. Like I could put on any zombie movie and I won't say, "Oh my god, that was like fucking straight up trash." I'm like, it's a zombie movie. It's like they're all based. It's like cookie cutters, like almost the same shit. So that's one genre. It's like you really can't fuck it up.
I'm sure somebody fucked up a zombie movie.
I got a question.
There's a few
kind of a take on the original question. If somebody wanted to get into zombie movies, and they didn't want to watch they wanted to watch like not black and white, because I want to.
Children shouldn't play with dead things.
Huh?
Children shouldn't play with dead things.
That's a good one.
See, that's what's up, man. The zombies are creepy as fucking.
Yeah, they really are. I don't know. It depends on the level with that too, because it's like, well, how scared do you get? Like,
right?
Like if you, like,
what age are they?
You're not ready for Servant with a Rainbow yet, you know, sort of.
Yeah. That's a wild flick too. I love that movie.
But yeah, no, that's so. What movies would you maybe start with?
What age are they? This is like high school, child, adult.
Let's say they're getting started. Let's call them 19. Let's go that route.
I'd start them with 28 Days Later.
Okay.
So they
Oh,
can
that's
buy
a good one.
tobacco and porn. All right.
Yeah.
20 Days Later is a good choice because it has a little violence in it, shit too.
Yeah, I
So
like
you
the
get
whole
that-
rage virus
Yeah,
aspect of it.
Yeah.
It's my go-to. But I'd also want to test to see if they said they wanted something a little lighthearted, like to kind of get into it. I'd probably do something a little ridiculous, like maybe even zombie beavers, just to make it fun for them.
Okay.
Zombie. That movie's hilarious.
Right.
Shaun of the Dead is where I'd probably start.
Ooh.
I think if anybody can handle Shaun of the Dead, which most part you can because of the comedy, then you could just kind of throw a lot at people.
That's a really good choice. Shit.
Hey, if you want a nice romantic night with his girlfriend zombie movie, you can watch Warm Bodies.
Yep.
True.
I mean, it's true. I'm not saying it's good, but it's true.
Cool.
Saw that in theater.
Oh, fuck.
I'd start with the original Dawn of the Dead. Then I'd have them watch Reanimator.
Oh, really?
Wow, man, you're going high octane. You're like,
yeah, he is.
Going fucking full clip, bro. Full clip. We're gonna do it. We're gonna fucking do
19
it.
years old.
High.
Yeah, I know. You are.
Everything
You're
else is
putting it too
gonna
high.
be
If you can't handle fucking zombies exploding with their intestines, choking people and shit, fucking, you're not my fucking tribe, bro. You're not my
That's
tribe.
fair.
Like,
You know what? I'll say Train to Busan.
Interesting.
are you
It's a
fucking
really-
kidding me?
But that's
it's
a
a
horror
really
film.
good
That's
movie.
too- that's
Train
a-
to
it's a
Busan.
great
It's like-
movie.
No, but yeah, but sometimes
First
a lot of people
started-
don't want to fucking
Listen.
subtitle it.
They need to get out of that shit. You need to learn how to read. You're
you
19
went
years old.
like top shelf right off the fucking.
Yeah, I know. Train to Busan is awesome. Yo, you guys excited about I call it the Americanized? What do they call it? That's what you call it?
No,
Americanized
not
version?
at all.
New York?
I'll watch it because it's a zombie.
Yeah,
film.
me
I'm
too.
gonna
But
watch
I'm geeked out about 28 years later, personally.
Oh, they going with
Oh,
it?
that's coming
Yeah.
out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just got fucking greenlit, I guess.
Oh,
Danny
shit.
Boyle and
Fuck
Alex
yeah.
Garland.
I'm in on that.
moving- I've been waiting 20 fucking years for that movie, man.
I'm
Okay.
still mad about that second one because fucking
like
Jeremy
second?
Renner fucking killed it.
Yeah, dude, he was really good. in
No,
that
I'm not
movie.
mad
He
at the
was
movie. The
really
movie
good.
was brilliant, but I'm so mad at it because I'm like, he killed it and he was my favorite character. I'm like, God damn
Yeah,
it!
he was.
And he went out like such
Yeah,
a
it was
badass.
quick, man.
Oh,
Such a good film.
I love those. I even went and bought the comics, man, when they fucking came out because I was like, yes, like it was awesome, like so good, man, so
Nice.
good. So yeah.
I saw that in theater.
Yeah, right on. But no, are they? They're gonna bastards. I mean, America eyes.
Yeah.
Train.
Yeah,
Busan?
so
America.
like it's going to be in New York City.
Oh, of course it is. It's gonna have Big
it is.
Macs in it and shit. And fucking just dumb shit. Yeah.
Crowded
Yeah.
Place
Big
is probably
fan.
gonna be New Year's Day.
Product placement like a
Run
motherfucker.
into
Yeah.
a fucking Penn Station and fucking.
and
God.
do you think that the dad's gonna die sacrificing his daughter?
In the background.
You think they're gonna have the
Fuck,
beautiful
man.
fucking ending, which I'm giving away. I don't give a shit. It's years old. I have the 5-year
No,
rule.
they're not. They're it's gonna be America. It's gonna be Leonard Skinner and
you-
fucking
like,
dumb shit.
Oh,
Like,
it's fucking such a beautiful
Yeah.
fucking movie. It's such a.
I know, dude. Train to Busan is where it's at.
Yeah,
man.
it is.
Like I recommend that fucker to all.
When I
wanna
first
watch that
seen
again.
that, I was so shocked how good it was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
you know
my
what would be a
God.
good one? What's that one? It's also I think it's Korean, might be Japanese, but it's the where they're shooting the movie and then you go back and you see how they shot the movie. It's a zombie flick. It is. Oh fuck! I gotta find this movie. It's one. Actually, Joe Bob showed it on a show. It's shot. So the first time you watch the movie for halfway through the film, it's the movie. You're watching them escape from these zombies, and then it cuts back and you find out they're shooting the movie, and then you watch the entire time because it's a one-take movie.
Oh,
So then you
okay.
go back and you watch them shoot the whole movie.
that's kind of cool.
And it's such a beautiful story because at the end you find out it's a father who's helping his daughter to shoot this movie.
Oh,
That's cool.
But it's not fake. This is an actual
Like
like,
zombie.
it
apocalypse?
goes from the actual movie to the documentary and it's all one movie.
Oh,
It's
shit.
Okay.
brilliantly
That's
done.
cool.
Zombie movie. No, I gotta find it.
Slinky. Did you ever see Black Summer on Netflix?
That was a good one.
Black Summer?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, I did actually.
I was going to see what your thoughts are. If you have a chance, it's different.
It's not
aspects of
bad.
a group getting together, and
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
how all their zombie stories of getting together. So like how they you see them.
Oh, like how they made it to where they're at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And they,
Cool.
like,
cool.
they-
I'm
they
fucking.
cross
I'm sold,
paths.
man. That sounds
No,
awesome.
it's pretty cool so far. The first season was pretty cool.
First season was
It's a
great.
show.
Yeah. Second season, they kind of took too many liberties, but that first season was, I thought it was great.
What's it on? Netflix?
Yes, sir.
What's it called again?
Black
it called?
Summer.
Black Summer.
Black Summer.
Yes, sir.
Black Summer.
And the other movie I was talking about is called One Cut of the Dead.
One
Cut
cut
of
of
the
the
Dead.
I fucking have that movie. It's in. It's still in the wrapper.
Beautiful
Son of a bitch. I got like a stack of fucking movies I found at Dollar Tree. That's one of them.
That is
It's called A Cut of the Dead.
You have a
Has a yellow cover, right?
If all of those movies, however much those are cost, I guarantee you One Cut of the Dead is worth them.
I have 2 copies of One Cut of the Dead. The cover's yellow with red letters.
I love it. I think it's fantastic. In
Squishy
fact,
Girls in there. Fucking. Oh my god.
if I'm like saying zombie movies, that would be up there.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I gotta check that shit out.
Cool. I fucking own it. Son of a bitch.
Well, watch the Last Drive-In version because Joe Bob gets into it, and he gives a speech at the end about filmmaking. That is still probably the most inspiring speech I've ever heard.
I fucking love Joe Bob,
He's
man.
so good.
Joe Bob he's incredible, dude. Like, people dismiss him all the time because it was like lowbrow kind of humor, but he's like incredibly fucking intelligent.
Like, yeah, and outside of movie like the dude writes books on physics under his real name.
Yeah.
God damn.
Like,
he's so fucking smart, and history wise, he knows. It's insanity sometimes watching him.
Damn. Joe Bob.
He's like me if I was really, really smart, talented, had charisma, charm,
so like me.
good looks.
Couth and tact because we're from Georgia, and that doesn't exist.
Chad, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Chad, man? How you doing, bud? Where's OG butt stuff? I miss him. I want to talk to him.
That stuff.
I love you, OG butt stuff. You were my favorite person in the world, OG butt stuff.
I'll be OG butt stuff tonight.
OG butt stuff. I'm keeping an eye on you. It's coming. I'm gonna look for you.
Shit.
I want it.
Oh man.
I don't know. He was trolling us the other day. I was wondering.
Yeah. Oh, that one's gone. Don't worry.
He didn't like us though.
We weren't playing along.
Didn't have time for it.
No.
I do now. OG butt stuff. I have time for OG butt stuff.
We had a job to do. We had to review a movie here, man.
If there's
Well, listen,
anybody that I
fellas,
have,
I'm gonna take off.
it's butt stuff.
I said I'm gonna take off.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Have a good
joining.
Always a pleasure, sir. Always a pleasure. Thanks for
Yeah.
the invite. And I had a fucking great time talking Night of the Living Dead 90 with you guys.
All right.
Sure.
Have a good one.
Yeah,
I'll hit you
but,
up. I'll hit you up probably tomorrow. But have a
Alright.
good one.
Yeah.
And stay away from the gators. No molesting gators down there.
Yeah, don't do it.
God damn it! I just gotta run in a zigzag, man. Take it easy, fellas.
Have a good one,
Yeah,
man.
man.
See you, man.
So now we have one less for the butt stuff. What are we gonna do here?
I
We
got
promised an orgy, and how do you have an orgy of butt stuff with 4 guys?
I don't know because I'm not into that either. So you guys are.
I know.
We're gonna see you at the shunting red fucking hoodie.
Okay.
Get over here.
I know how to do it. You're gonna do it like Centipede style, where you guys connect. You know how you're gonna connect. But at the end, you get a double dildo. So you get it's an extension deck.
Sturdy goes in with a red hoodie.
So you go
and
make a
and he
complete
walks out
circle.
with, like,
You can make the
with a
complete
white
circle.
robe, with a white
No.
robe on. But it's still red underneath.
Oh shit!
You see this? You see what happens when you get white people together, man? Paul?
Don't you fucking
Yeah.
we do this. We do
Yeah.
just the white people.
Just in case we get arrested for it, I keep running that through. Shit on my dick, blood on my knife. I got you.
Yep.
You've
You don't wanna go to
prepared
prison.
me for this. I got this.
Exactly.
shit.
This
Prepared.
is the stuff you have to look out
People
for in
didn't
prison.
want to hear about the butt stuff. Why would they come to horror with Sir Sturdy?
Not horrors
man.
with Sir
Have we
Sturdy.
ever reviewed
Horrors
Human
with Sir
Centipede?
Sturdy.
Oh, come on, dude. I don't know if we did, honestly.
Huh?
Human Centipede. Did we review that? If
I'm
we
not-
did,
I
it was a
don't-
long time ago. It might have been audio only.
I watched the
I
first
don't
one
remember.
and go, I'm not going back.
I don't
You didn't watch
remember.
all of them.
I know I've seen it.
Oh, I didn't
before.
watch all of them. I think I might have watched 2, maybe.
I know I've seen it before. I just didn't really.
Oh,
I was
it's
bored
I
with
didn't
it,
like
honestly.
it, man.
They're boring.
'Cause I watched weirder shit than that. And this was just
Yeah, I did.
boring.
I did, but I'm just saying. I was like
I
just didn't get it. People are like, "Oh my god!" I had some people said so scary and shit. I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
I have
It's
more
more nasty than scary. The
I have a
motherfucker, they're
problem.
swallowing shit all the way down the line.
I know, right? I have a problem with movies like that, but because it's kind of like when I watched Good Boy, I was telling you about, or we watched Tusk. I don't like those people who are taken and then like being experimented on and shit like, and like they can't get out. There's like no hope, and then at the end, there's literally no hope.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so like I don't like those. Just they irk me in such a
Were
way.
you a fan of Tusk?
I think it's a good movie. I don't. I think
it was done well. It's just when I first seen it, it was so weird to me. I'm like, what am I fucking watching?
It's a
They're
weird.
making a human walrus. What the hell is going on?
I think filmmakers and Kevin Smith, as much as I love him, I think filmmakers who make movies like that, you almost have to have some weird like kink in some way. Not saying you want to be a walrus or fuck a walrus or something, but like, but like you got to kind of be like I get dejected, but I don't like seeing people locked up, you know.
Yeah.
And like especially in like just confining spaces or just in a place where they're trapped. They're just trapped. And yeah, so like when I watch that, it doesn't go for me. But there are some people like you watch their movies and you're like, I like when I heard Kevin Smith and then I watched Tusk. When I watched Yoga Hosers, I was like, yeah, Kevin Smith made that. That's a Kevin Smith horror movie. And then when I watched Tusk, I was like, yeah, Kevin Smith he's like that. There's something there.
Like, yeah.
There's like a kink or something there. I'm not saying he's got a kink for walruses or trapping people. Nothing like that. But the people who make this movie, there's a weird edge. There's always some like
there's
a little more.
There's a little screw
thing.
loose up in here.
Yeah, and I think that's. But he's the type of person that uses that for creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's not actually one of these people locking him up.
It was just weird. I was like, why? For one, why did they pick a walrus? You know, I'm like, what is going on here? Out of all things, you picked that. Why are you trying to make like a human fucking tiger or something?
I made 2 individuals. I won't name them, but they asked me. We were all together, and they're like, "We want to watch a weird movie," and I said, "Are you sure?" Yes, no problem. That's
Dude,
exactly what I put on.
That's not the case. You know, that's not how that
that's
works.
100% the case. And they hated me for it. And I was like, "Was it weird?" Yes. I was like, "I don't know why you asked me for weird. You asked me for weird. That's gonna be weird to y'all. Enjoy."
But that's why I always ask when somebody's like, "Hey, you know, can you recommend a horror movie? You want a horror movie for me, or you want a horror movie for you?" And then like if they're like, well, what do you like? I'm like, not what you like. Tell me the things you like. Let's get into this first, because it's literally going to come back this way. And you know, I'm for now just tell me, because I'm not going to give you something. I'm not going to tell you to watch Saw. You know?
Yeah. So for example, when my sister goes, "Hey, can you recommend something to me?" Because she watches horror movies and like movies with her friends and shit. So this is how I go. I just don't give her a movie. I go, what are you in the mood for? Right. Are you moving to weird, funny, fucking
good,
bad? Like so bad, like it's ridiculous? So she was like, give me a what the fuck / weird. Right. And I was like, okay, I got one for you. I said, The Greasy Strangler. Go ahead.
So you just you hate these people.
Yo, that's epic. That movie I recommend to anybody who wants something fucked up. I go, you gotta watch that one.
What's a horror movie that was really popular that you guys hate?
Ooh, I hate Scream.
Same here.
Okay,
interesting.
The whole
even the first one.
I thought you guys just didn't like it.
All of them.
No.
All of them.
Huh.
I think the newer ones. I think like 6. Not the newest one. The one before that. The best version out of them all. I thought it was more violent. I was like, maybe if they started off like this, I would like them all. But
I hated Midsommar. Only, and I'll tell you why. Because the trailer for it made it seem like a real supernatural horror, but it was a folk horror.
that is
If
true.
if they had made it a folk horror, and I'd mentally gone in there thinking it was folk horror, I would have loved it. But you made the trailer look like supernatural horror.
I
and
still
was like,
liked
this
it
is
just
bullshit.
because it was so fucking out there, like cold, like crazy, like hostile. Like you go to a country on a college thing you're doing with a friend, you trust in your friend, and he brings you into this fucking that shit is wild. And the part where they jump off, spoiler, anybody didn't see this, when you're old and you fall off the fucking cliff, and then one guy didn't die, so they finished him off by smashes. I was like, God damn. I was like, okay, I see where we're going with this.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those movies. I was like, fucking damn, wow. It's one of those mind fucked movies. It's like,
I'm just going off. I was gonna say, going off of what you were saying about your sister, it's funny because sometimes she'll ask James for like, I need a terrible movie. Like, I need some. What's the bad shit you guys have been watching?
She watched Blood Lake. She messaged me. She goes, "What the fuck is this? What the hell's your problem?"
I may have a worse movie than Blood Lake. The jury's out. I'm going to show it to Sturdy first, because if it doesn't get that approval, I don't want to subject anybody to it.
I'll watch it. Fuck it.
I'll watch it anyways.
But it's going to be hard enough to get it to Sturdy.
Okay.
This movie's so bad.
I still don't believe it. I think
is it the one we were talking about earlier? I'm going to tell you this, Mick. If I can get that movie in my possession to a way to where I can get it in their possession, that's going on a late night show. I promise.
Okay.
Is it your movie?
My stories.
It's not Mick's movie?
No. Mine's bad too. I don't listen, I'm not.
No, because I remember you saying yours is shit and you didn't want no one to see it. So I thought you brought it back up. I thought that's what you're talking about.
Oh, no. This is another movie. I didn't work on this one. I was working with the guy afterwards. And it's and part of me is like, I don't want to shit on him, because we didn't get along, but I don't have hate for him or anything like that. I don't. This movie, I feel kind of bad, like being on a podcast shitting on it, because the dude made the movie, and I respect that.
Yeah, I always say that too. Same thing with Blood Lake. I respect that they made it.
Yeah, but it is a bad movie, but like I know. I just don't want to offend the guy, because he went out and he did it. Like, he's made better movies since.
Well, shit, he's made better movies since. Could review one of those too, maybe down the road too.
From what I remember of him, it doesn't matter if he's progressed; he's still going to be mad. I said that, but he probably doesn't remember me. So that's okay too. So we'll save the title from when we get there. I have to see if I can get it to 30 first.
That's fair.
Okay.
There are a lot of directors though out there that came out with some really shitty movies.
Yeah,
like good.
It happens.
And all of the great ones will tell you.
Yeah,
my original shit was shit.
It happens.
Like Peter Jackson with Meet the Feebles. Jesus Christ.
Yo,
you guys watch that one?
Fucking Meet the Feebles is wild.
I'm not gonna lie, like just
hilarious.
Like podcasting and to fight with people.
It had me dying that movie. We were re-reviewed that shit. We were rolling.
Mm-hmm.
But he went from that, and then later on, Lord of the Rings. I'm like, how the?
Yeah, I know it's crazy. It's crazy. The transition. You're like, God damn, what the fuck? Where was your mind here and went to there? What kind of fucking mushroom trip were you going between these two movies?
Well, he went from the freaking puppets talking to fairyland or whatever the hell that shit was, to some fantasy land. So he was just high the whole damn time, allegedly.
Allegedly. Never know.
I ain't judging.
Different.
Oh
shit.
Oh fuck, man! This was such a good movie, though. It really was. I'm glad I watched these today.
Yeah,
I can say that. I'm glad I watched both of these.
I always liked it.
I'm glad I watched the original, then this one, though. I think if you're going to do it, rewatch both. I think.
If you're gonna, that's fair. That's fair.
Sturdy room. Are we still? Oh no, we'll talk. I'm sure we're still alive.
Yeah, we are. But
I was just going to remind you of something, but I'll remind you off camera. No, keep going. It's not a rush.
No. I was getting ready to wrap it up anyway. I got to pee like a tree on a bee. I don't know what that means, but I got to pee. Anyway, people,
rhymes.
Thank you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you go check out all these amazing people. Go check out the Scene Snobs, and you'll see James on Popcorn and Pints as well as Horror Research 30. And keep it simple. I've seen your nightmares. tomorrow night we are reviewing. Let me just pull that up really quick for you guys. I actually have to. You know what? I should give you
the Mummy merch. I think I'm going to watch this for the hell of it. Just I can't figure out what this is about.
I might join after Make a Night, so I might watch this too.
But I will talk to all of you lovely people later. And for everyone else, see you later. Peace.
Peace out.